Okay. Well, ladies, I'm pumped. I can unmute you guys so we can talk back and forth totally fine. I just muted it just for background noise purposes in case people were joining on and had the TV on. Oh my gosh, I've had all kinds of things. I've actually had to mute myself several times because like my kids are yelling in the background. Raise your hand if that has ever happened. Your kids are unpredictable. I get it. I'm on board with you. But what I wanted to do during this new coach training party is literally just to welcome you to our team, let you know that like my vision for this team, and now that you're a part of it, my vision for you is probably unprecedented. Is that the right word? It's probably something that you're thinking, holy baloney, I did not know I was a part of this ginormous movement. I thought I was just buying a shake and working out, and you are, and that's awesome, but you are now a part of something much bigger than that, because our team has a lot of great things going on as far as our priorities to make sure that you are not just fit, but that you're healthy from the inside out, because my commitment to you is not just to let you one night stand us and work out and do a challenge you. My commitment now is to help you literally like set some life goals, some business goals, and some life goals. My glasses are so messed up. And maybe you'll be a grandma like me one day and have to wear glasses and clean them during a meeting. I don't know. But I don't want to talk about how much of a grandma I am. But maybe what I am doing is showing you how real I am. And if I can do this business and be successful, so can you, right? Lately I've been joking a lot about, like, if you think you have it all together, if you think you have all the answers, if you think you're in the perfect shape, if you think that you have a perfect plan to get from A to B as far as your goals, then you're probably not the right fit for our team, because our team just likes to have fun. We like to go with it. We like to work really hard, and we're working for like a bigger vision for our life. And it takes place by making like daily choices every single day to better yourself. But we don't have it all together. We don't have all the answers, but we are freaking successful, right? Like we have been over and over and over, year after year, have been a top 100 team, a 3-time elite team. We have produced dozens of coaches who now make over $1,000 a month. Star Diamond coaches who've been recognized on stage at Summit, our annual conference. We have these amazing retreats that people qualify for. I'm planning kind of a big surprise thing right now for some coaches that I feel bad because I just said surprise and I can't tell you, but it's a surprise. And if I told you, then it wouldn't be a surprise. So just get excited and know that you are a part of something really spectacular. And it's no coincidence that you're listening to this call, one live, or hopefully you're listening to the recording if you weren't here. But I get it, life happens, and sometimes adjusting to the fact that we have a team powwow every Monday night is new. And that's okay, because we can kind of shift our schedule and maybe reprioritize things based on what goals that we have for our life. So I'm going to share my screen and go over some slides that I prepared. I'm a visual learner. Are you guys down with that? That sounds good. Okay. I'm a visual learner, so I want to introduce myself more than just say, hey, like, I am Laura. I want to show you kind of a bit of my story to give you some excitement to see like what's possible in this business. Because maybe you don't really know. Like maybe you don't really know what's possible. And here am I. Hi, I'm Laura. Hey. I don't know if you thought I was like cooler on Facebook, or if you think I'm like a dork now, but this is who I am. I typically have no makeup on and a side ponytail and workout clothes on, and I probably have like snot of some sort on my clothes for my 2 boys. I'm a mom of 2, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, who are my life, my whole world. They're amazing. My husband and I have been married for 10 years this year in October, but our life has not always been easy. Right? Like whose has? I feel like if you want to be a strong person, you have to go through ups and downs and trials and be okay to endure that. So previous to Beachbody, I was in corporate America. I was working a full-time job as a marketing director for a medical company. It was cool, but it wasn't me. It was a great job, great company, great people, but it didn't make me happy. Especially the fact that they were asking me to give so much of myself, and I was only getting a 2% raise each year, if that. And I was supposed to inside feel like significant or satisfied with my work and my contribution to that business. And then all of a sudden they started asking me to show up more for work. I missed my 1-year anniversary because my boss fired somebody and then made me go travel in that person's spot the week after. And I said, this is my 1 year anniversary, my wedding anniversary. Like, I don't want to travel. But because I was the rookie and the lowest on the totem pole, he said, you know what? You could celebrate next week. You're going on this trip. So I know it's like a silly example and it is just an anniversary, but it meant a lot to me. And I thought, you know what? I don't like that. And that was like the notch one, like sign number one that Laura needs to be her own boss. Sign number two is when I saw my dad, my husband, and my father-in-law get let go from their jobs within an 18-month period. Sign number 2, 3, and 4, that I need to somehow take control of the reins of my career, my business, my future, and think, if I have this passion inside of me to make a difference, to be a good example for my family, to be financially, not even stable, but I wanted to be financially set, financially wise. I wanted to be a good steward with what I've been getting. Like, I'm not shy at all talking about the income potential in this business, because it's transformed my family and it will continue to do that for your family and my family. But I'm not shy to talk about the income level of it because it's unlimited, because there's no ceiling on the potential of this business. And I can attest, making over 6 figures a year from home, raising 2 kids, nurturing a family, and raising a business at the same time. Do I feel crazy sometimes? Absolutely. But so will we. Like, you'll feel crazy not raising a business at the same time. You'll probably feel crazy going to work, doing your thing, grinding it out, showing up, being stressed out, figuring out what's on the table for dinner, figuring out how you're going to do laundry, figuring out how you're going to take your kid to the baseball game. All of that is still going to feel crazy. So you might as well reprioritize, reshift your schedule around a little bit, fit in positivity and growth for yourself, to be transparent as you grow. And you could also build a business that could provide more freedom and more flexibility and more financial stability and wealth for your family. Not just like today, but like generations to come. It's bizarre to me to think that because of my little decision to go all in with this business 4 years ago, that could catapult, not just can, it will catapult my entire family's generation, my kids and their kids' kids and their kids' kids' kids, and my great-great-grandma, like babies will be like, wow, Grandma Laura is awesome. And she never gave up on her dreams, and she wanted to make a difference in the world, and she did it, and that's awesome. Like, I want to be a trailblazer for my family, because nobody in my family comes from money. Nobody in my family has ever made over 6 figures, ever. And this business would allow us to be millionaires. Now, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any of that level of income. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of skill. The skill can be learned, getting out of your comfort zone. But ultimately, and I will stand firm beside this, ultimately, you will never succeed in this business unless you begin to grow yourself. Ooh, girlfriend, you can ask. Some of the new coaches I'm working with one-on-one in our February challenge, I'm working with them one-on-one every single day. We have a private thread going on. We talk every single day, and they'll tell you they are only as successful as they're growing. So through personal development, or through training, or through showing up, through getting out of their comfort zone, through trusting the process, through trusting me. I've been through this. This is not my first rodeo. I've been doing this for 4 years. So I have mentored many, many, many coaches. So I want to tell you guys watching this video, you can know that you could be successful. You can absolutely do successful. And if you do exactly what we tell you to do with your spin, with your personality, with your story, you will begin to blossom. You will blossom. Is it immediate? No. Could it be? Sure. It depends on how many hours you want to work on it. Right? It depends on how often, like how many hours you want to work on it. But you can absolutely blow the socks off of this business however you want. So in 2009, I was pretty like down in the dumps about myself, not really knowing myself. I had lost myself in the process of working full time and, you know, trying to have babies, finally got pregnant, awesome time. But all of a sudden I was like, oh, dang, I don't really want the 9 to 5 anymore. I don't want a 3-hour commute every single day. I don't want to travel 75% of the time. That's what I was doing. So I started as a Beachbody coach because somebody used the word detox and I needed a detox in my life. It was somebody shared that they were doing a 2-week Shakeology detox, just basically refueling your body with nutrition, and that triggered in my brain. And that's why I'm so passionate about people posting on social media, because you never know who will see it. You never know what that one person will read and say, that's so me. Thank you so much for mentioning this, because I need it in my life. Because my life, and the light bulb went off in my brain when somebody simply said, who would like to join me? And I stepped up to the plate and I was like, I'm ready. Now, 4 years later, my entire family, I'm retired. My husband was able to leave his job and pursue other opportunities that he wanted. My mom hopefully is retiring soon. My husband just came in here. Y'all, I can't handle him. He came here dancing, and I'm sure it's a celebratory dance that Leland is asleep.
No, Everett.
Everett is asleep. Oh. Okay.
I'll shut your door.
Okay. Then,
where's the keys?
I don't know. My bag.
Hi,
okay.
Fellow team members.
This is my husband.
Oh, she's being very still.
Well, because Heather, that's a picture.
Oh.
Okay, babe. We're good.
I was just kidding, Heather. I knew that.
This is my husband, Nick. He has a dork.
Hey, don't laugh at me.
Carrie, you can laugh at. You can laugh at him, Carrie. Okay.
Sorry. I want him to see my awesome hair.
You do have awesome hair. Hey. Oh, snap.
Sorry, just kidding. Love you. I love you. And then
he said, "Love y'all." I love him. I don't know where the keys are. Focus on the keys, and I'm going to focus on the meeting. Hey, guys, I'm back. Whatever. That's my life. Okay, back to when I started as a Beachbody coach. So in 2013, I signed up because I needed some kind of refresh for my life. I needed to find myself again. I needed to realign my purpose and making sure that in 5 years I wasn't just going to feel stuck and itchy and gross. Like I needed to change. So our team, it was awesome. The passion, the momentum, the purpose behind what we were working for. So our team is named Moxie, whoop, whoop, which stands for the ability to face challenges with spirit and courage. I love everything about Moxie. I love what it stands for. I love how it looks. I love how it sounds. I love our logo. I love our community. I love Moxie, and that's you guys, okay? So like when I say Moxie, it's you. You are a part of this family now. A motto that I live by, that I try to blast to everybody, is that we should love fast and live slow with everything that we do. Love quickly, serve others, serve our family, serve ourselves, take care of ourselves, live slow, take a deep breath, like realize that life is short, lighten up, laugh at your mistakes, like laugh at your insecurities and move on. Like we can all get through this together. So our team is pretty awesome, ginormous, lots of diamonds, lots of success. But what you probably want to know is the feeling that you're encountering right now normal? And the feeling is, yes, your excitement, your enthusiasm, you're like, holy moly, this is going to be life-changing. I'm so excited. And then tomorrow you're going to wake up and you're going to see my first post for our assignment and our 15-day training. You're going to say, I'm so scared. I cannot do this. I got time for this. And then I'm going to say, girl, you got this. Let me show you these success stories. Let me show you how we can do this. Let's take it one day at a time. Block off everything else and just give me 30 minutes a day. And then you're going to say, I can take over the world. Let's do it. And then you're going to start messaging people by day 4 and maybe just saying, hey, how are you? Let's catch up. And then they don't respond. So you get your feelings hurt. And you're like, I just don't think I can do this. Then I'm going to tell you to post something about your journey so far, whether it's with Beachbody or whether it's your mental transformation or whether it's you're feeling better about yourself, anything. Just posting something about your positive changes that's occurring lately. And you're going to have somebody new like your post, and that's going to make you feel good. Then life is going to hit you. February is going to leave. You're going to gain 2 pounds. You're going to say, is this for me? How am I supposed to be transparent and inspire people if I can't even get my fitness journey on the road? And then you just got to block all that off, because I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to shake you in the face. I'm going to say, girl, you can do this. We've all been down this road. So being a part of Moxie, you should expect one thing. Expect it to be a full-on support, full-on people understand what you're going through. But also, life is going to be a roller coaster. So you're going to have high days and low days, high days and low days. But what I need from you is to think differently so you can be different. Today is a decision. You make a decision today. You are going to be different from here on forward. Okay, February 20th, you can say goodbye to the old you that you don't like, the characteristics about yourself or your habits or things that you failed at before. It doesn't matter. I don't care what happened in the past. I don't care about yesterday. What I care about is today and the decision you can make for your vision of the future. Where do you want to be in 20 years? And Beachbody can provide a life of flexibility or freedom or finances or just overall purpose to be a part of a community that's uplifting and supportive, and it can be life-changing. I'm not trying to romanticize this or be dramatic. I'm just saying this is what you make it. You can absolutely be a part of our coach family, gather our vibe, and just be a part of the process. You can set high, crazy amount of goals for your business, or you could set like low goals for your business because you simply just want to drink Shakeology for free. I'm loving it because I'm here to listen to you and to listen to your life goals and let's just shorten it so it's not so dramatic. Listen to your, let's say, 30-day goals. Let's talk about what you want to achieve in 30 days. And then we're going to break that down. And I'm going to say, if this is your goal, are you willing to do this? And if you're willing to do this, then let's do it today. Let's not focus on tomorrow. Let's do it today. And the next day we're going to wake up. I'm going to say, okay, are you willing to do it right now again? Are you willing to do it again? And it's that consistency over time that will blow your goals out of the water. Capiche? Feel me? All right, so here we go. I have 4 steps that I want to train you guys on during this new coach party. And then after this new coach party, there's actually a Moxie Monday is what we call it, at 9 o'clock every single Monday. We gather together as a team to learn and to celebrate and to laugh and to just have a good time. But during these 4 steps is for new coaches who want to understand like the housekeeping behind it, and then also what the heck do you do now? Like you signed up as a coach, you're pretty pumped, you kind of got to get the feel because you might be your own researcher. I'm loving it. But just in case, we all need to start from ground zero, from the basics of basics of basics. Here's what I'm going to communicate. Step 1 is I want you to understand that you have something called your Coach Online Office, and you'll see that acronym as COO. All right? So you're going to see a lot of acronyms. Don't be overwhelmed by it. I got you. Your upline and me, we're helping you one day at a time. We're going to keep this simple, we're going to keep it fun, and we're going to make sure that it's effective. But you have some websites. How amazing is it? Your coach business fee of $15 a month will cover all of your turnkey websites, all of the accounting, all of the shipping, all of the handling, all of the, as far as like sending you paychecks, all of the customer service, all et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you have websites and direct links that you can send people when they want to order. So if you're talking to people and they might want to buy some Shakeology, or they might want to join your next challenge group, we will show you exactly how to find those direct links to make sure that that person has you as their coach. Super easy. Step 2 is I want you guys to know that you have the option to have direct deposit into your bank account, cha-ching, and it's called EFT. I know it's like a fancy way of saying electronic financial transfer, but that really is just direct deposit. And you can find that in your back office as well. You should have received an email with a video from the corporate bigwigs of the company. You should have also already looked at your business quick start guide. And as you get to know your Coach Online Office, if you select the Start Here under the Tour section, it'll show you all of this information. But the EFT is important because that's where you can simply sign up for your direct deposit. Now, if you don't do that and you earn a paycheck because you have a customer order something through you or whatever, they'll still send you a check. But I'm just saying, let's just cover these basics so you don't have to wonder in the future. Beachbody profile. You could fill out some quick bios, some pictures about yourself. Pretty simple, very self-explanatory. That's just some housekeeping, some like details of, hey, you probably noticed this and you're on the right track. You're on the right track. Step 2, second step, is I want to make sure that we all stay connected, because doing this online business thing can feel kind of alone. But even though you're going to be at your house, on the go, on your phone, on your computer, working alone, you're never really alone. You're never alone, and it's just simply a click away to jump into one of our groups, jump into one of our weekly Zooms to make sure that you're staying connected, you're staying plugged in. So here are a couple of opportunities for you to remain plugged in. The National Wake Up Call is something that Beachbody Corporate hosts every single Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's simply a phone number that you can dial into. They're going to automatically mute you. But you can listen to it, and it's about 30 minutes long. And what they do is they share some announcements. They have some recognition announcements, and then they have a coach. It might be a beginning coach, it might be a veteran coach, but a success story and some tips of, hey, I tried this and this worked. Hey, I tried this and it didn't work. You apply it as you want. It's very motivational, very helpful. I recommend you guys go there every single week. Second is a continuation of a Monday thing, is a Moxie Monday. Every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we gather together. Sometimes it's a call to talk about coaching. Sometimes it's a call to talk about some health and fitness tips of our own. Sometimes it's a top coach as a guest speaker on the call, giving us some training and tips and motivation. It's a great chance for you to listen in, be a part of what we're doing, gather, like share our energy and just learn. I want you guys to be teachable because this is new and nobody is born knowing how to be a successful entrepreneur. So be teachable and this could really take you far. And we also have a lot of face-to-face events. We have something called Super Saturday, which is every quarter. There's a gathering in a city near you where all the local coaches in your area get together. There's also an annual conference called Summit, and that is in July this year in New Orleans, and that's going to be phenomenal. If you are all in on this business, I definitely recommend you making that a priority. And a secret is if you help 3 customers a month, 3 months in a row, like your first 3 months as a coach, 3 customers a month, your first 3 months as a coach yourself, you will earn a free ticket to Summit. So the tickets are about $295 for you guys as new coaches. They'll be $195, but you can get that completely free if you help 3 customers a month for your first 3 months as a coach. Okay, this is shoo-in. It's kind of like, okay, that's a no-brainer. I'm very motivated by things like that. So I was hoping maybe sharing that would be some motivation for you guys. Your first month as a coach, what can you expect? I want you guys to realize that our team sets goals, because I feel like if you don't set a goal, then you're just kind of wandering through life wishing for success to fall in your lap like the lottery, and that's not reality. We train on goal setting. We train on getting out there and doing the work to achieve your goals, but you're on the right step. You're on the right path because you're a part of this new coach training. You're plugged in. You're listening to this. So I just want to affirm you and saying, if you're listening to this, take a deep breath and say, all right, I am on the right path. I trust the process. I trust what's going on. I'm going to pat myself on the back and say, okay, I can do this. I'm in this new coach training. Number 2, as far as setting goals, is this business is very simple. Now, the hard part is the self-discipline. The hard part is overcoming your fears. The hard part is pushing through when you don't feel like it that day, because it's consistency that's the magic. So there's 4 vital behaviors. I have 3 on here because when I made this PowerPoint, there was 3 and then I added a 4th one. But we're going to train you on those 4 vital behaviors, 4 things that you should do every single day. Like, how crazy is it that you could do 4 things a day? Like, when I say 4 things, I mean like you work out and drink Shakeology, you recognize goodness that's happening in your life, or you post something positive, or you give a shout out to yourself, or maybe a shout out to a coach on the team, or you compliment a customer for things that they're doing well. You are encouraging in our challenge groups. You're just basically recognizing good things that are happening. 3rd is you're growing yourself through personal development. I can introduce you to podcasts that you can listen to on the go, or as short as 10 minutes a day. I can introduce you to books that I recommend you go ahead and start reading so you can grow your mind and become a leader that I know you want to be. And the last one of those 4 vital behaviors is to simply invite people. And what does that mean? It means you can, as you get to know people and as you're posting and as you're chatting, I'm going to provide you step by step, hey, at this point in the conversation, this is how you can be bold and invite them to be a part of our challenge group without being weird, without feeling weird. You're simply inviting them over for coffee. Hey, I'm doing this thing. It's awesome. I've loved it. Would you consider joining me? And that's when you're inviting somebody to be a part of our next challenge group, inviting somebody to be a part of our coach team in general. That part is so important. But those 4 things done every single day is going to breed and compound effect, bring you success. Trust me. What I tell you at the beginning, you got to trust the process. Trust me, that's a huge part. And I mentioned already, if you help 3 people a month, you are going to earn a free ticket to Summit, but do that within your first 3 months. It's something called Success Club, and that's it. That's your goals, okay? So your first 30 days, you simply want to be a part of this new coach training. You don't have to be perfect at it because I don't believe in perfection, but you have to improve. Like, every single day you have to commit to showing up and giving your best. Every single day you have to show up and be willing to learn something new, to open up and be honest about, hey, I'm struggling, or I'm behind, or I feel awesome about this. Oh my gosh, look what just happened. I want you guys in this group to feel so comfortable and safe to simply be an open book and say, I am terrified out of my mind, or I am excited out of my mind, or my goal is to make $500 this month. We, in this new coach training, this class of February 2017, we're in this together. We are in this together. So take advantage of this community and this wave of new coaches. The last and most exciting step is to be a boss. Boom. I feel like I can just mic drop. Ooh. Because I want you guys to be teachable. Like, I want you to be hungry for success, not because of greed or vanity or whatever. I want you to be hungry to be your best. I want you to be hungry and eager to level up, to like take your life up a notch. I really do. It's fun. It's contagious to be positive. It's affirming to feel good about the work you're putting into something that matters. Like the impact you can make on somebody else, the compliments you can shower on people, the love bombs, what we call them, that you can share with other people. Simply complimenting them on a Facebook post can be like turn somebody's day around. It really is crazy the amount of power that we have. Like the amount of power that Beachbody coaches have to simply be like, you're great. That looks like a pretty dress. You're doing good today. Or I hope you have a great day. Something special to them. It can really make a difference. And that compounded over time, people are going to be like, I like what you're doing. I don't know what is different about you, but I like your vibe. Tell me what you're doing. I want to be a part of it. Okay? So visualize why you're doing this. Is it because you want the accountability for your own fitness journey? Awesome. We'll give it to you. Is it because you want a part of our Moxie team? Cool. Because we are awesome and we have a lot of fun, especially with the new things that are coming out with some girl weekends. Or is it financial, which is what I had? I wanted to come home to my baby. And if that's the case, I got you. Because I've been there and we've helped dozens of coaches, hundreds of coaches earn their way out of debt, make enough to pay for their child's therapy, to earn enough where they can go on hot dates with their husband without stressing out. Like, your why is so important and it's so specific to you that is what I'm really excited to hear about. Okay, so during this training, I am going to ask you guys to be open and honest in our group together to share why you're doing this. Like, why are you a coach and why does it mean a lot to you? I want you to be resourceful. I want us to use the team resources. I'm going to post some training sites in the group, and I already have, where you can go in and use a password, log into the training site, and like explore on your own time. Do that, have fun with it, learn and ask questions. That's how you learn, through self-discovery, through trial and error. But use the team resources, because if you're a part of Moxie, you got everything you need to be successful. Like, nothing is holding you back except yourself, baby. But that's where the personal development comes in, because then you can move yourself out of the way and charge your goals head on. And other part of being a boss is, and I know I'm talking so fast, I just get so excited, is to practice self-discipline. Now, I know that is not a sexy term. That's not like an exciting thing. I wake up every morning excited about self-discipline, because typically people think self-discipline means you're going to have to go through pain, you're going to have to do things you don't want, you're going to be disciplined, and discipline is already like a negative word. But that's the truth, because success is a choice. And if you want to be successful and achieve that why that you have, you're going to have to show up for yourself every single day. And if you don't have it in you to show up for yourself, then to show up for our team every single day. All right, you need to figure it out. What inside of you is going to bring you to the point where you sit down on your computer and you show up every single day to do those vital behaviors. Because together as a team, we are better. And so I want you to realize that your success is our success. And there's going to be no point of your journey where you're going to feel stranded. No point in your journey where you're going to feel aimless. No point in your journey where you're not going to have any answers. Because yes, this is your business, and it means that you are going to have to be the one to put the work into your goals. But it's equally our celebration with your goals. Like, it's equally our joy when you are hitting a goal, or when we can, celebrate that you just hit your weight loss goal, or celebrate that your customer just tried Shakeology finally and they liked the recipe they tried. Like, any small success is a step forward, and that's what I'm aiming for. Is to breathe belief, passion, and confidence into you guys, because those things are like the foundation of how to build your business and build this house and build this organization that can take you however far you want to go. It doesn't matter how long it takes, it matters how far you could go. I'm going to unmute, because just in case you guys have any questions, I so appreciate you guys being on, but I'll open it up for about 5 minutes for any questions you guys have, because I know I just totally talked your ear off. So anything come up as we are discussing those 4 steps, or overall maybe even like my journey as a coach? I hope that means you're just so excited. No, I get it. I think I talk too much. That's why you guys didn't want to talk back. Oh, hold on. I'm going to unmute you. All right. What did you say, Carrie?
I said you answered every question I could have had. Right now, today, anyways. So
good. All right. I like it. I like it. No, I get it. I mean, this call, typically when we have a lot of people on here, everyone's like, I think I'm excited. I don't know what's happening. But you and Heather specifically have been go-getters, very self-learners, very good, like, researching and been around the block. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are smart girls. That's probably why. Well, how about this? I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I'll tell you this week what I'm going to introduce is tomorrow we're just going to watch kind of a video from the top coach. She's been a top coach 3 years in a row. We're going to watch it I think it's like a 7-minute video of what to do within your first week as a coach, like how to annihilate things, how to set up a game plan, how to take action. I'm going to start introducing you guys to those 4 vital behaviors, again, which you might already know. But this group is just to set the foundation, like concrete your foundation into like why you're doing this. This week I'm also going to introduce you guys to a system that I call the funnel. And the funnel system is how I base my entire business. And it's simply a organized way to take somebody from getting to know them, the what?
A stranger.
Taking them from being a stranger, getting to know them, caring about them, listening to them, and then how to naturally go from that to, would you ever want to join me doing this? Without it being awkward, without it being salesy, without it interrupting the conversation. Because it does take a lot of skill. I say a lot. It just takes a little bit of skill to learn how to talk to people. And that is kind of a mountain that people have to overcome. But in order to be successful at a people business, you have to talk to people. And because we have the internets, the onlines, the World Wide Web, we use social media to build our business. So how to build a conversation and a relationship with somebody online without it being weird, I'll tell you. It just takes practice, truly. But the funnel system is very effective because it helps you stay organized and it helps that person know that you care. So, and then from there,
I looked at the this stuff.
The what?
Froze.
Are you there?
Froze. Oh, you're okay. It's not frozen now. I looked at your funnel stuff and I watched it. I got the one-page CRM. Oh my gosh, I'm totally in love. It's an answer to prayers.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love this funnel system.
Girl, I love it. Oh, we need to talk then. I love that you like the one page. I've been using it for years. It's my saving grace. But some people can just use pen and paper. Some people aren't like computer people. So it's really whatever floats people's boats, how they want to create a list. But working from a list of people that you're nurturing the relationship with, or just seeing how you can help them or serve them or love on them that day. Like, this business is just consistency, going back to that list and funneling them down. So cool. No, I'm glad that you checked that out. Anyway, so this training is 15 days long, but don't think that after that you're solo. It's just 15 days. It's kind of like everything that I want to tell new coaches, crammed or spread out into 15 days, depending on how fast people want to grow. But you can obviously work with me one-on-one with other questions, with other projects you're working on, with other things that are going on in conversations within the group or outside the group. It's just basically a skeleton of what I want coaches to know. And then I take each of my personally sponsored coaches and say, okay, now you tell me what's really going on in your head. Like, are you doing well? Are you struggling? Are you behind? Are you ahead? How can I help you? And we just kind of adjust our mentorship based on that. Sound good? Awesome. All right, Carrie, I'm so pumped because I know this week is going to be like stellar for you. I know you've already had a lot of conversations and you have an amazing goal already.
I'm working on it.
Yay. Okay, I know you can do it. Did you say something? I think you froze.
No. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm working.
Awesome. All right. Well, then I'm going to hop over to our 9 o'clock call and go ahead and prep the guest speaker. We're talking about self-sabotage today. I know it's kind of like a heavy topic, but it's real, and how we are our worst critics a lot of times, and how that is holding us back from the next stage in our life. So it's going to be a really real call. I'm excited to talk to her, and hopefully you guys can join us.
Yay.
Okay. All right. I'll post this recording in our group too. All right. You guys are the best. Thanks. Welcome to our team.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.